reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the runner-up in last year's national championship, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Team out there, we are about to get cranked up with a semi-final collision. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Shotgun, here's an inside give. They test the middle to get stopped. That one goes nowhere.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
So the running play stopped on first down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for the wide out. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They stop him with the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks, but there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others, but, man, plays like this is what you love to see and kind of creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's an out route, the catch made, and he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Offense getting set, second down play here. Looking for a man. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. QB keeper all the way. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
That's how you keep the opening drive alive right there. Good, hard, tough running to be able to pick up that first down on the third down conversion.
Longhorns pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And looking to throw now on first down. On the run here. Lets it go. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
The Longhorns starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Touchdown, Texas, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. It looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22.
It's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Bringing pressure. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
Here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. And the Vols will line up to boot it away. It's a rough drive for the offense. Hunter comes on and booted away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Texas offense comes back out on the field. Passing game was so effective in last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Catch made on the out route. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. snap.
As a quarterback, you see a one-on-one matchup. You want to get the ball out to your receiver. Hope he can shake that tackle and get upfield for some good yards. But, man, this corner made a great play after that reception.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They look to throw it here on second down. He dumps it off to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the mark.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
An important third down play coming up after that completion. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. The receiver makes the grab. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Quarterback drops back. It's caught on the crossing pattern. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, the defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
Decides to keep it here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Texas. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense set. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got a man down the middle.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
On the ground, it's Barlow. We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. The ball's come to the line in the hurry up. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Quick, great throw and a first down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, you know, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did a few years ago. Go back to Josh Dobbs. Boy, they've had some great quarterbacks that have played here.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Finds his man. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Volunteers will have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw here. The receiver grabs it. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looks left and finds his target there. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
The Vols are in the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Grab behind the line, it's Bartlett. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Here's the second down play.
I mean, that play had no chance from the start. I'm a little shocked they're going to go tempo here, but let's see what they have in mind to get out of this hole they've done.
Looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick grab. Touchdown, Volunteers. A much-needed counter-punch delivered. A much-needed score for them, trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight and try to get themselves back into this game.
With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Receiver in motion now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion makes it second and short. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes a quick catch. Longhorns pick up enough to get a first down there.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's going to pull it down and run. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Handoff in a single back formation. Breaks a tackle on the play, makes a decent gain.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking right, this one caught. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
6th play of the drive coming up. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short to the 7th play of the drive. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Unlucky that time. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. The Longhorns will look to convert here on 4th down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Quick, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route, the catch made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Another great play by this receiver, and I tell you, the offensive coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it in the open. They've got him down at a really big gain in that completion.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's 1st and goal.
Defense calls their 3rd and final timeout of the half now. So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a 1st and goal. Very efficient so far. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Vols.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. You talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, but we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
And the point after is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. 1st down, looking to throw the football. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. And this time it's complete. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And it falls incomplete. One final shot as the quarter expires. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away to get the second half going.
Texas.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught quickly. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a fourth and short. He's looking to throw. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You can really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the first down.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Turns it loose downfield. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down. The Volunteers pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Play action here on first down. Catch made in space. Look out. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Goes down after making the grab, picks up a few yards, but it's short of the first down mark.
Chris, boy, the defense has got to do a better job of being aware of the tight end over the middle of the field. Quarterback saw him open, made a nice throw.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Wants to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
And the Volunteers will come to the line here looking to convert on fourth down. Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. Looking for a receiver. Moves out of the pocket. Touchdown, Tennessee. And that will give them the lead now.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch. Here, not even on a design QB run, able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Texas offense comes back out on the field. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Off the play fake on first down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid gain.
Once you can establish the run game, the play action is so effective. Those linebackers' eyes get caught up on the run. Then you pull the ball, and you've got open targets behind him. That's a great example of using the run game to set up your play action.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Looks like he's going to run it. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. The receiver makes the catch. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw. Now it's second down here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Signs the quick throw. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. The Longhorns are in the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. Longhorns looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Stop right at the line. This is a stubborn defense backed up against the goal line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second and goal for the offense. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And the player is down injured after that last play. Looks like a timeout or they check him out. They've moved it to the 3. Now it's third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for 6. Oh, that one's picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. Takes the handoff. It's Butler. In the clear at the 25. Breaks into the clear. Now the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Volunteers. He wins the foot race to the end zone. That is just an elite long-distance house call. Tremendous speed on that back.
Well, great speed, and I'll tell you, if I'm a defensive coordinator, got to get to the sideline and talk about gap integrity. There's just too much room for this back with this kind of speed to run. They've got to make some adjustments.
And Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. As we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. It's a dart right down the middle. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it. At 25 and 2nd and 10. Can they Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down mark. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Here he goes. At the 30 now. At the 10. Touchdown, Texas. The quarterback takes it in himself. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the fourth quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Offense back out on the field now. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Solid game there. Moves the ball up to the 32.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year. And it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So the misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Well, I'd love to see this late in a game like this with the lead. Get aggressive. Go for it here on 3rd down through the air. Quarterback delivers to his receiver. Comes down with a nice completion in their first down, and they keep that clock moving.
Heading left after the handoff. Hard running there through a tackle. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield to the 42.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
And the Vols will line up on 1st and 10. Chewing clock with the running game. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
They're good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble now. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Just when you think there might be a chance for this defense to get off the field, how about this quarterback finds another way to extend this drive, this time with his legs, to keep the ball and keep working that clock.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught by the receiver. And moves the football to the 27 on 1st down.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a 1st down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. This will be the 9th play on the drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. The long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes a quick grab. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Makes it look easy. And they add to their lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. First play of the drive now, the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a quick grab. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Tackle made with the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be 1st down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Slides to avoid the big hit. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep down the left side. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Longhorns. Well, they had to have the touchdown, Kirk, but now they've got to get the ball back and score again for a chance to go to the national championship game.
They're keeping their hope alive on that sideline. That's all you can ask for. The season's on the line. You mentioned it. Trying to get to the national championship. It's time to make a big-time play here on an onside kick.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. He safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? Past the marker and still going. Touchdown, Vols. This offense really clicking.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas, 28.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. On the first play of the drive now for the 25. A pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Second down, looking to throw it. Looking for a late deep shot. And it's hauling in way downfield. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Fires it to the wide out. Wide open downfield. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. The Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw again. On the move now. Oh, the pass rush gets home. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here and actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Gets made on the out route.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And that one's straight down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ballgame.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration.